Hey folks, SoloGamer here, and we're fixing to play another episode of a level 7 Omega Protocol. And this mission is called, this is mission number 2, and it's called the Breath of Fresh Air. And basically what the deal is with this mission is our heroes have to go and find the control panel, which is in one of these rooms. And it's going to be in one of the big rooms, as a matter of fact. And they have to do it before the crisis point at 9, or they're going to be in trouble. We have a little thing right here on number 6 just to let you know that round 6 we're going to introduce a fear hunter into the game, and that's one of these guys right here, and these are nasty. Okay, so they go into the game. We usually have our warrior clones and our rogue clones, and this is the control panel right here. So as the overseer, I shuffled the cards. I know what cards I have, but I don't know what rooms they are in. And we have we could have some locked doors, trap doors. Doesn't really, I don't know. I shuffled them up randomly. And I got frenzy, cave in, dodge, charge, accelerate response, clone flankers, hasten, clone reinforcements, and surprise attack. And if you remember that I can't play one until I've played the one before it. So I have to play Frenzy before I play anything else, which shouldn't be too hard. And then I can go on to Cave In, and then after that, Dodge. So let's get our heroes set up, and we'll get ready to go. Okay, so here we go. Our team leader, he's going to pick who's going to go first. And, you know, we start in here. We have a door to open, so we can start in here, in which we will do. Also, I want to note that our guy here has a taunter drone, which is a little different than the regular sentry drone, and you use a marker for this one. And it's basically the taunter drone marker. Place it adjacent to you. During your turn, the taunter drone can take one move action. A commando within 2 spaces, the taunter drone gains 1 ranged defense, 1 melee defense. If a taunter drone is damaged by an attack and responds in the same space occupies, move it map. And it's going to cost 1 action to put up. So, you know, it can attack, I guess. Who knows? We'll figure it out. But so we're ready to go, and my guys, he's going to make the recon guy go first. And then the rest we do random. Alright. And so let's start with our recon guy. Let's see what kind of stance he has. And he has cautious advance. After you're attacked, you can increase your adrenaline by 1 to move up to 2 spaces. You can boost a stout challenge roll twice. Okay, we're going to start with him, and he has survivalist. You do not take damage from map elements. Hard target. If you have cover against a range attack, you cannot be attacked. Spotter. You and all other commandos roll an additional red die on ranged attacks against enemies within 5 spaces of you this round. Costs us an adrenaline. And slippery. You can move through spaces occupied by enemies, and you can ignore the rules for moving diagonally between non-friendly enemy figures. You do not spend extra movement when entering or leaving a space. So all of them are free except for the spotter. So let's go. He has a move of 3, and I guess we'll probably try to go this way first. So let's go 1, 2. It's 2 action points. Alrighty. And he will spend an action point. I'm sorry, that's 1 action point to move. He will spend 1 action point to open this door, and this is unlocked. So this door is unlocked. So remove it from the game. So let's spend an action point there. And let's see what's in this room here. We have a vent and a vanguard. So let's put a vent token on here. We'll put one right here. Spawn 2 warrior clones and 1 rogue clone in that room. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. 1 rogue clone and 2 warrior clones. Alright, if you remember, the warrior clones are the ones with the little pistols. And as you can see, these are hazard things, so it's going to cost a little extra to get in there. But I tell you what, we won't worry about that right now. We'll put our guys up here. Okay, so we're done. So that was 2 moves. I'm thinking about spending 2 actions, and that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to spend 2 adrenaline, and I am going to attack one of these clones. And remember, I could use an additional 1, but you know what? Screw it. I'll go ahead and roll regularly. So I roll. And look at that, I get 3 pops. This guy has a ranged defense of 4, so I probably should have used the adrenaline to roll. 2, 4, 5, and I probably will. Let's roll another red die and see what happens. Okay, so that's 4. Excuse me. And so we take him off the board, and then I'll spend 1 more adrenaline to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so number 2 is our team leader. And let's see here. He's right there. Let's see what he's got. He's got cautious advance as well. If there are no enemies adjacent to you, increase your adrenaline by 2 to attack an enemy as it moves into your line of sight and within 3 spaces of a commando. Okay, he has situational awareness. When a commando within 5 spaces you gains cover against a ranged attack, his range defense stats increase +2. You and one other commando within 5 spaces you move 2 spaces. You can instant action once per turn. That costs a point. Inspiration. Commandos who start their turn within 5 spaces and you can increase their adrenaline 1 higher than their max adrenaline. That includes you. So we could have did that. Yeah. And keep your head down. Give yourself or another commando within 5 spaces you +1 melee defense or +1 range defense for 1 enemy attack, and that costs an adrenaline as well. Alright, so his cautious advance is 2. That's going to be 1, 2. That's adrenaline. 1, 2. Another adrenaline. 1, 2. It's 3. We'll move him 4. And he gets 1 attack. So let him do his attack. That's pretty good, and that's going to be enough to kill the guy because he has 1 hit point. Alright, so you take him off, and we will probably leave him, we'll leave him there for this turn. Okay, so let us do our next guy, and that'll be our countermeasure specialist. Let's see what stance he has. Concentration. Increase the range of your kick cards by 2. You can only move 1 space. He has a disruptor. Enemies that begin an overseer phase within a 4 space R of you cost the overseer 1 additional adrenaline to activate. Armor upgrade. Gain +1 range defense and +1 melee defense. Accuracy. You and commandos within space you add +1 to the range of their basic range weapons and masker during the commando planning phase. When you or any commando within a 5 space area, you discard any number of adrenaline tokens. Roll a red die. For every hit you roll, return 1 of the adrenaline tokens to the bank instead of placing it in the overseer. Okay, that can reduce some of the things there. But our guy's only going to get to move 1 spot, so let's move him 1, 3, 4, 5, and that's all his adrenaline. That was not good. All right, so then we have our rifleman, and let's see what stance he has. Prone. Okay, had 2 red dice. Alright. He has advanced med pack. Roll 2 black dice. Any active commando adjacent to you removes that many wounds. It costs 2. Marksmanship. Roll an additional red dice for all your attacks made with the M18. That's good. That's free. He has an M501, which is a new gun. When you make an attack with the M501, it's, if possible, choose a second target adjacent to the primary target and in your line of sight. The second target does not have to be in the weapon's range. Make a free attack against that target as part of the same action. These attacks ignore stealth. If either attack is against a clone, roll 4 red dice instead of 4 black dice. It's pretty damn good right there. and the taunter drone, which I went over. So anyways, he's prone. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, then we have the reconnaissance specialist. I mean, the heavy support specialist. See what stance he has. 2, cautious advance. Okay. Alright, he comes with advanced armor upgrade. Gain +2 range or +2 melee defense. 1 adrenaline. Armor piercing rounds. If attacking with your M62, lower the range effect stat of your target by 1. That's 1 adrenaline. Recoil compensator. You can re-roll 2 black dice from each range attack. It's free and steadfast. No enemies can move through your space. Enemy abilities cannot move you. Enemies must spend an extra point of movement in order to move out of a space adjacent to you. And that's free. Alright, so let's move him 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, and that's it for movement for him. And now it's going to be the bad guy's turn, so let's go ahead and get rid of adrenaline. But we get to roll a red die, remember that, for his masker thing. Oh, well, okay, well, that didn't, that didn't help none. Okay, so the overseer here, let's see what we're going to be able to do. Well, I know we can do frenzy because we can spend a point to move him. No problem. So we're going to go ahead and spend an adrenaline point and move him right here. And we are going to use frenzy, and that is going to cost us 6 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we put that there, and he will get to attack 2 times. And of course he's going to attack our reconnaissance guy 2 times. And so let's see here, 3 black guns, 3 black dice. Okay, well, the first 2 is 2, his defense is 5. I'm sorry, 3. Well, he missed. Okay, and the second time, and that's another, well, that's a 3 right there. All right, so he's going to take 1 wound, and we'll put a little wound marker on him. All right, and that will be the end of the turn. So let's give the adrenaline to, I'm going to go ahead and give the adrenaline to our overseer here. Okay, so we did that, so let's move our little time thing here. It goes to round 2, and let's have the heroes go. And let's see, the team leader, he's going to let the reconnaissance specialist go first again, because we want to get this attack done with. So let's do that. Okay, so our reconnaissance specialist is no longer a cautious advance. He is now a sneak. You have stealth. He only has 4 adrenaline, and he's going to spend 2 of it right off the bat to attack. So let's do that. And all right, here we go. Try to kill this guy. Wonder if I should use a hunting knife. I will use the hunting knife. It's 1 less dice, but you get to use a red die. Okay, look at that. That was a good move. So this guy has been taken out. Alright, so that's 2 adrenaline. We got 2 more we can do. And we will spend 1 more, of course, to 1, 2. And we will spend 1 more to investigate. So that's 4 adrenaline. And he investigates, and let's see what he finds. Discard this card to look at any 1 card in the room stack of any hidden room. Security monitor. That's pretty good. Well, I know that the control panels are going to be either in this room or this room. So let me look at a card here to see. Oh, we know where the control panel is. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I know I'm going on the right track. Okay, so number 2 is the rifleman. Okay, let's see what he got. He's out of this prone crap. Let's see what he got. Double time. You can make one move this turn without increasing your adrenaline. Look at that. Okay. Well, that would be good because we have to take extra movement points to get through this rubble crap. And it looks like we're all blocked in due to our order, so, you know, I don't know what to say. Actually, he can't go because he's blocked in. And he can't move through other people. So number 3 is the heavy guy. And he will be able to go. But, you know, that was a good thing. So we were able to do that braced. 2 points. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2. We'll spin an adrenaline. 1, 2. Spin an adrenaline. 1, 2. We'll spin an adrenaline. 1, 2. And that's it for him. So we have the countermeasure specialist is next. He was at concentrating. And now he's at cautious advance. Dang. So he's 2. Alright, so 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And he's going to spend his last action to open this door. So let's see what's behind this door. And this is locked. A commando must pass a 3 intelligence challenge to open this door. Okay, well his intelligence is 3. So let's see if we can pass this here. Okay, we do. So we are able to unlock that door. And we spent his last adrenaline token. Let me make sure I put it on there. I did put it on there. Okay. Alright, so let's see what's in this room. We have corrosive gas and faulty intel. Priority 1. So let's see what the intel is going to be. Let me take these things off here. Let's flip it over. And we have a vent. So, oh, that's right. I didn't even have to flip that over. Alright, so let's put the vent there. And corrosive gas. It's not going to be pretty. And we're going to have to do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that means when we go over this door here, we're going to have to take some damage. That is not good. Alright, and our team leader, he's last. He gets 2. Let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's 3. 1, 2. That's 4. 1, 2. And he will be there on the door. So that's 5 adrenaline. And now it is our overseer's turn. Well, I definitely am going to spend 10 tokens to do cave in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's put some cave in stuff here. And let's see where I can do this. Well, I can't block that, unfortunately, because it's touching that. I can do this here, which will hurt each one of these guys if they fail their dice. And I guess I can do this here. Well, if I did that there, that wouldn't be fair at cave-in. I know that wouldn't be fair. That would make them go around. I don't think I can do that, so